Hey everybody, I hope this new setup is good. My husband got me this new tripod, and it does really help with the cooking videos, but this is the first time I'm trying it with the knitting video. So we're gonna do the next 2 rows tonight. Hold on, I gotta get my row counter, which I guess is going to be rows 5. It's probably going to be rows 5, 6, and 7. We're probably going to do 3 rows tonight, okay? I'm looking at the pattern. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing great. Yeah, I'm getting used to this new tripod. I don't know. New equipment. It is what it is, but my hubby is a professional photographer, so he should know what I need. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to do this by myself. He has his own job. I want to do my own thing. So we're going to knit. I need some knitting. I need some relaxation. Yes. We'll talk more. Let me get everything sorted. Hopefully I can get it sorted. I don't know. There we go. Now you can see my big fat tummy, which is where my knitting will be. Getting my knitting. So how have y'all been doing this week? I know it's been a stressful week. It's been an interesting week, and Lord, not political. I am political, but this is not going to be a political channel under any circumstances. This is knitting, cooking, crocheting, having a good time, being with friends. Let me see if I can, hold on. I'm going to bring y'all down just a little bit more. Oh, look, I know what I'm doing. Well, let's not get too excited. Okay. I do as good as I can. What can I say? So yeah, no politics, no nothing. This is stress-free zone. This is knitting, cooking. I hope y'all liked the sourdough bread recipe. It was yummies. I just put, hold on, got a yawn. I hope y'all saw the community tab post I just put out on the pizza I made tonight. Yes, you make homemade pizza. You can have as much toppings as you want on it, and you don't have to pay extra. You just pull it from your pantry or your refrigerator. So anyway, yeah, it was good. My pizza was good. So we're going to start on row 5, which is knit 3. Then we're going to yarn over. Then we're going to knit to marker. Well, this is good mindless knitting. We can chit chat. I had to go to the doctor today. This was my annual physical. I hate being poked, prodded, and whatever. And I know in my cooking videos I've mentioned that I have type 2 diabetes. So does my husband. He's on Ozempic. I can't speak. I promise y'all I can. And I'm on Mounjaro. And you know, it's been wonderful. I've lost over 40 pounds since starting on Mounjaro, but I also have gastric bypass surgery. So between the two of those things, I can't eat just a whole lot. And last week, honestly, 2 days, my sugars went way low because I'm just not hungry. And so I don't even think about like snacking or whatever. I eat my breakfast, and God, I could go to like the middle of the afternoon. I try not to. It really is that good. If your doctor offers you Mounjaro for diabetes, I'm still on the sidelines. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to take a stand right here, right now. If you need it for weight loss, you do it, because weight loss will cost even more. I don't understand why the insurance companies don't understand that when I went through my bariatric surgery, I didn't understand why the insurance doesn't understand. You do this once and then you don't have to be on all these medications. But anyway, it is what it is. And yes, now I am on medications, but that's a whole different story, and I'm not going to go into it right now. But now we're going to make one. We're going to slip the marker. We're going to knit one. Is it knit one? Ooh. Yes, it is. Slip marker. Then we're going to make one. But I know if these medications had been out there before I had my surgery, I would not have had surgery, because this stuff works as good. Well, who am I to talk? I have the constriction from the surgery, and then I have the medication. So I don't want to give anybody any, but I would have at least tried a GLP-1, GLP-2 medication prior to having surgery, had these things been available before I had surgery. Let me tell y'all, we're going to knit to the last three. Is it really the last three? Yeah, it is. Okay. But anyway, when you're on these medications, you have to go see your doctor at least every 3 months and have blood work done. And, I feel like they're sucking more out of me than they're putting in me. But I went for this annual physical thing, which it was good, because my doctor makes more time for this. And we just sat there and talked about all kind of medical issues and things that, I knew she didn't know, she knew I didn't know. I mean, it was a very one-on-one time with your physician, and it's part of the medical health care, and it's free. I mean, everybody gets to have a physical for free every year. So please, everyone, I am the biggest weenie wimp at a doctor's that there ever was. And I went and did it. Y'all go do it. It's free. And you can get so many questions answered. You have one-on-one time again with your doctor. It's just amazing. And, it is what it is. But anyway, I did not expect anything else to happen, because usually when I go to the doctor, we have our little chit chat. And yes, I'm having my it's Friday night. You have your little chit chat. They ask you some questions. They do your blood pressure. They do your OXAT. They do your temperature. They listen to your heart, this, that, and the other. But, you're out of there in 15 minutes. But this one, not so much. She went through a whole bunch of stuff with me. I could ask her all kind of questions. So, again, it's free under our health. There's very few things free under the American Healthcare Service. And before it gets changed, run to your doctor and get it done. So anyway, but she said, okay, well, since you're here, you need your pneumonia vaccine. And I said, yes, I do. Okay, now I'm to the last three. I'm yarning over and I'm knitting the last three. And then we are going to do rows 6 and 7. She said, okay, well, she said, sometimes pharmacies ask a whole bunch of questions if you go there to have your pneumococcal vaccine. And I have to have it more than just because I'm 61 years old. I have to have it because I don't have a spleen. I have I have several autoimmune conditions, but one of them is called ITP, idiopathic thrombocytopenia purpura, which means that my platelets have a antibody attached to it, and when it got to my spleen would correctly make it go out of my body because it was a foreign creature. And but then I didn't have any platelets, and if you touch, I'm telling you, I'd wake up in the morning and where my gown was, I would have bruises. And anyway, that was a horrible 3 years. I was on steroids for days. That's why I gained so much weight and had to have the bariatric surgery. But eventually, what resolved the whole situation was having my spleen removed. And if you have your spleen removed, you are very susceptible to any kind of virus, bacteria, whatever. And so I have always had a pneumococcal vaccine every 5 years. So anyway, it was due. Had my pneumococcal vaccine. So far, my arm is good. Look. I can move my arm. But I'm pretty sure in the morning when I wake up, it's going to feel like it wants to fall off because that is one of the worst the next day shots that when you get it the next day, your arm really hurts. Take some Tylenol. Get over it. It's way better than having pneumonia. I promise you. So anyway, I didn't know I was going to get that. I thought we were just going to go in there, chit chat, get my orders for blood work, go have that done some other time, whatever. But she said, no, I'm going to go ahead and give you your pneumonia vaccine. Let's start this and I'll keep going. Because, I get on this rant. So we're on row 6 and 7, which is repeat row 4 and 5. So repeat row 4 is knit 3, yarn over, and purl to the last 3 stitches. So yes. I got my pneumonia vaccine, and I am very thankful for that. And she was very excited about the weight loss that I had on the Mounjaro, we'll know what my blood sugar levels really are when the blood work comes in. I'll have my A1C. My blood work when I do it in the mornings has been normal. So I'm hoping for a good A1C, a good, all of that. Let me see, what else did we do? My cholesterol was so wonderful after she started on me on atorvastatin, which is an amazing drug, and my stepfather was in their clinical trials, and it made all the difference for him. Atorvastatin is the generic, Lipitor is the name brand, in case you didn't recognize atorvastatin. But so that was not an issue. Cancer really is not a thing in my family, so we talked about cancer screenings. These are the kind of things you do in this annual physical thing. She listened to everything and it sounded good. Scheduled me for another 3 months. Again, I'm type 1 diabetic. I need a well woman check, those kind of things. Yes, I know, ladies, none of us want to do that. Scheduled my mammogram, and yes, ladies, I know, none of us want to do that. And I still want to figure out some way that prostate screening for men or flattening their parts out like our mammograms are, but guess that will never happen. But anyway, we went through all of that, and then she said, okay, and you can go do your blood work. And I said, but I've eaten today. And she said, I don't care, you can go do your blood work. So this was a big spring on me that I had this one shot, the vaccine, and then I had to go do blood work, because usually I have to prepare mentally and all of that, but I did really good, went and got my blood work, and it was all there. This is the most amazing office. It was all there in their facility. So as soon as I was finished with my doctor, I got to go do the blood work, and it was great. I mean, I don't know if it's great. We'll know that in a few days when the results come back, but okay, now we're going to pearl one, we're going to slip the marker, then we're going to pearl the center and slip the marker, and then pearl, hold on, let me tell you, 4. Pearl to the last 3 stitches, and then we're going to knit 3. Okay. So anyway, it was more than I had expected for this visit, but you do what you do, and maybe I'm better if you just spring things on me and I just have to do it and not think about it. I don't know. But anyway, and God, I hope Dr. Merceva is not listening to this, but as a treat for myself, in the complex that she's in, which I don't think is right, it shouldn't be, but in the complex she's in, there's a Crumbles cookies. And so I thought, I got stuck twice, I'm going to get a crumble cookie. And I did. And I got something called their original pink cookie or pink sugar cookie, or I don't know. I've only been to Crumbles twice. This is my second time. But it was good. I mean, of course, I only ate my little 4th. Because guys, those big cookies, you're only supposed to eat a 4th. That's a serving. If you eat more than that, it's not good. It's probably not even good to eat the 4th. But anyway. So that was my little treat when I came home. Just like mamas who take their kids to get a Happy Meal after they go to the pediatrician. It is the thing. So we're just knitting. I do have several things down on my list to cook. I'm going to hopefully make with y'all a yogurt-based pizza crust that does not require yeast. It is very, very, very easy, and you can just whip it out, anytime. So hopefully I will do that for one of them. I also need, okay, now I've knitted to the last, I've pearled. I've pearled to the last 3. Now I'm going to knit the last 3. And then we're going to do row 7 again. So, I also want to do a homemade marinara. And I honestly, as cheap as marinara and pizza sauce is at Aldi's, I'm not sure making it from home, from scratch, is cheaper. I'm sure it's healthier because I'm not going to put as much salt in it. And, I don't know what other things they put in it. But hopefully I'm going to do a marinara and a pizza sauce and put some of that in the freezer. So I will have it because I'm between Aldi hauls. And I am going to do an Aldi haul video the next time I do an Aldi haul. but I'm between Aldi hauls, and I just really don't want to have to go back and deal with Aldi until, my next paycheck. So anyway, and speaking of paychecks, please like, subscribe, send to everybody you know. Okay, this is a repeat of row 5. So we've knit 3 and we've yarned over, and now we're going to knit to the marker, and we're going to make one. Yes, please, please, please. I feel like it's going to take until I'm dead to get 4,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all could just let everyone you know about my channel if you like it, and help me along so I'm not dead by the time I get, there. It's not 500 years from now. That would be lovely, because I would love, love, love to start making a little change from the YouTubes. I've watched enough of the YouTubes. I have YouTube Premium, so I've paid enough to the YouTubes that, I would really like to start reaping some rewards here now. But anyway, and what are y'all doing, and what are y'all doing this weekend, and what are y'all cooking? Please comment and let me know all those things, because y'all inspire me, and I need, at times, no, all the time I need inspiration. So anyway, just let me know what's going on. This is no, oh God, we got to start thinking about Thanksgiving. I think that's one of those things that I'm just putting out of my mind. But, yeah, I'll figure it out before it's too late, before it's too late to thaw out a turkey, although, okay, now we're going to make one, slip marker, and then knit one, slip marker, make one, and knit to the last 3. Although I've heard somewhere that Butterball is coming out with a turkey you can cook from frozen. Now, do I think I would trust it? Well, it is Butterball, so you got to take that in consideration. But I don't want to kill my family with salmonella on Thanksgiving. That would not be a nice thing to do. So I don't know, and who knows how much one of these. I'll have to look that up. Who knows how much one of these no-thaw turkeys cost, or even how big they are. Well, I don't need a big turkey. We only have 5 people, but, if you were a family of 12, people do as many as 20 people at a Thanksgiving. I know my aunt used to, and I miss my Aunt Geraldine, because all we had to do was sides at that point. Now, I'm it. But would you have to buy 5 of them if you're, doing that many people? I don't know. I haven't really researched it. I just saw it in an advertisement, and I thought, really? You don't have to thaw it out, and it's a turkey. I don't know. That's a whole lot of flesh to put in something frozen, into an oven or a pressure cooker or whatever, frozen, and you wouldn't dare. I hope nobody tries to fry one of these turkeys, because it's frozen. You talk about everything catching on fire and grease going everywhere. You'd have peanut oil everywhere in the world. We're going to have grass fires if this is what's going to happen. Roof fires, I don't know. Well, make sure it's well away from your house. I've never fried a turkey, but I've seen the aftermath on YouTube, and it's not pretty. So please take care of yourself. If you're going to fry turkey, please follow all of the safety instructions, and then let us know how good it is, because I still have yet to have a fried turkey. What I really wanted my son and husband to do was for us to get a turkey, thaw it out, spadcock it, and have them cook it on the Blackstone. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I sent them all the particulars from YouTube, videos, and whatnot. You know, they're men. I haven't gotten responses back. So anyhow, I'll season it. I'll do all of that part, but we're to the last three, so we're going to yarn over. We're going to knit the last three, and we have done 3 rows tonight, which is amazing. But yeah, supposedly if you spadcock a turkey, of course you're laying it flat. You take the breast, you cut it down the middle of the breast, you put it out so you have a flat surface. You can look it up on YouTube. And it cooks faster. But I don't know. I'm just winging it by ear. So at this point, I don't mind making sides. I can make lobster macaroni and cheese all day long. Sweet potato souffle all day long. We call it green rice. Everybody else would call it broccoli and rice all day long. My daughter-in-law can make the best chess cake you have ever eaten in your life. So dessert. I mean, we don't need a million desserts. We got 5 people. And none of us need to really eat dessert. Just saying. But it's Thanksgiving. You have to have dessert. I can make homemade cranberry sauce. Nobody's business. It's just the turkey that intimidates me. And I have made wonderful turkeys, so I'm pretty sure it's all mental, because it's not something you cook once a month, every other week, whatever. You cook it once a year. And so it's like, it's new, it's intimidating, but hopefully I can offload that onto my husband and my son. They love the Blackstone grill. They can bond over it. And if it's not any good, we can go to Cracker Barrel. It is what it is. That's the one thing that I want everybody to think about. If it goes to hell, eat your sides, go to Cracker Barrel, whatever. But don't stress about it. Thanksgiving is to thank everyone, thank the universe for everything that you have. Thank God, or whatever your higher power is, for everything that you have in your life, for your family and friends, which y'all are now included. You're my family and friends. I'm thanking God for y'all. But don't stress over the food. If it comes down to it, have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Although, at least I know I'll have lobster mac and cheese if it all falls apart. So I could care less about the turkey. So I know that's probably like some heretical thing I just said, but it is what it is. I love y'all, and please have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I think we're supposed to actually get cold next week. I'll believe it when I feel it. How's that sound? But anyway, I love y'all. Talk later. Bye.